and welcome back to Stoneblock3 with me, Pintarrow. So, it is now time to build this and get this done. Let's get you guys a home, huh? And looking over now, the little schoolhouse thing I've made is now complete. And I've also realized that there's a little thing here, the cosmetic armor. So you click that and you can actually click and it shows and hides what you're wearing, which is really cool. So I've just hidden everything and look at me with some snazzy goggles on my head and that awesome looking necklace thing. Yeah, the schoolhouse is looking really cool. So I have put the villagers up in this top little house thing up here. And let's go in and check. Heading towards the little schoolhouse, I have found these cool looking signs and stuff. So you have like oak hanging signs, and then these little like signposts. So the signpost is pointing that it's schoolhouse this way, and this is also just showing that like you can get enchanted books and stuff, and also a little hanging lectern, which is really cool too. And then these are just sticks. And then if you put a stick on the side, it makes a cross stick, which is so cool. And I'm going to be trying to put a couple more of these around if and when leading to other things. But coming up the little staircase, I've put some framed slabs here with just grass blocks on top of them, so it kind of blends in. I really wanted to make like path dirt, but I didn't know how, because it would be cooler to have that coming up. I just need to break this. And then so I have a couple more of these signs hanging, and Village Learning Center. It's a cool little entryway, I guess. You got some cool little fences here. Railing black stone wall. I like it because it has like the little pointy up pokey bits. Got some cool looking windows and checking out in the classrooms. Another awesome thing as well are these sliding doors. How cool is that? Coming in, we have these little cupboard drawers with some desks here, but then also have like trash cans if I want to like dump rubbish and stuff in there. Done. I put more of these doors here. Oh, and also, these are going to be the classrooms. So in this classroom, there's going to be farming villages, cooking villages, fletching villages, and so on and so forth. So armories, science, and pretty much just this misc villages. And then over here is going to be the librarian villages. And I've also put a botany pot on top of this cupboard bookshelf thing here. And so it's just planting carrots into it, and I'm getting like infinite carrots into it, which is super cool. So this is going to be the first main room, but this is going to be the main room of the library, of the schoolhouse, where I'm going to get all my books from the villages all lined up across here, and I reckon it's looking pretty cool. If you're wondering where this ladder goes, climbing up the ladder, we have a little holding area for the villagers, which there is a village breeder once I climb up here, right here. So we got the two villagers sleeping up here. They finally have their home. Obviously they stand on this when they're woken up. And then the carrots downstairs that I just showed you, I toss them to them and they breed, and then we got some babies who are growing up that need to learn and know all the knowledge. That's why you guys are in school. You guys need to learn. And then so with these villages here, I have looting 3, which is really cool. And what else do I have? Efficiency 5. So these villages are set up pretty nicely. I just need to get the rest in and hope for the best. Oh, and also I've gotten myself a new microphone and a new audio setup thing. So I'm hoping that my audio sounds a lot better than what it has been doing. Yeah, I'm super excited. I actually can't wait to see how this sounds. So I should really move this whole emerald chicken thing up to the classroom house thing, so it's not traveling back and forth. But I don't know, the travel exploring my area, even though it's kind of small still, but once it gets bigger and bigger, it's gonna be pretty awesome. And I can't walk upstairs properly. Another bit of traveling I might be able to get into is to finally get myself an elytra, so maybe I might do that today. I couldn't find the door. Now I'm gonna get a couple of boats, maybe just one, I'll see how I go. And then with this boat, let's get some of these villages down to get some learning done. That is not what I want to do. I want to do that. Yep, cool. So I kind of have like these blocks set up here so I can come just push this boat into this corner. And then once one gets into the boat, yeah, there we go. Quickly click and then row my boat down the stream. Merrily, merrily, life is but a dream. And then build a safe area around so he won't travel too far. I've clicked to the wrong spot. Now he's all safe and sound. Break the boat. And then, please don't go that way. Then just push him nice and safely. Let's put this in the offhand. Excuse me. Go. I'll come back when he's in the area. And done. In the area. Awesome. What's his first trait? Frostwalker? No. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to get all the villagers down there into the whole chambers of learning. Chambers of knowledge, I should say. And then I'll come back when that is done. And now the knowledge chambers are all complete. And it actually looks like a library now because I've got all these bookcases and some lanterns and stuff. And also, which is really cool as well, piles of books. So I've just thrown a couple like books here and there. And they look really awesome. Like someone's come by, like took all the books out of their shelf, thrown them down. It's like, all right, cool. I'm going to do some reading. Lots and lots of reading. And then with the other rooms, I've gotten some of the farming, cooking villages all set up into here. But I don't really need a cooking villager because I don't really need any of the pork chops and stuff. But then I will have some of these fletchers because I want some of the arrows and stuff they have. Because who knows if when I'm going to go back to the nether, I can then shoot them from a distance. And then I'm going to have some of the cooking villagers. I say cooking, I mean farming villagers. Have the farming villagers for their golden carrots. Thank you, good sir. Let's close the door. Oh, I love those sliding doors. And then I've got some of the armory working weaponry smith guys learning their axe shield armor lessons. But I think that's enough for this area here, so I'm just going to close it all up. And I'm over here at this area. I've moved the tree from where it was about here, pushed it over that way, but I'm looking at this, and this now just looks like a mess. So I think I'm going to tidy this up and probably, rude, attach the windmill to this side of the house. For some reason I'm missing blocks here. That's strange. But yeah, I'm going to attach the windmill to this side of the house and then run some of the create mod through the house and have this stuff actually in the house. Yeah, and have it run nice and well. And I'll see what else I can add in it that will help me advance further into Stoneblock. So I'm in the house, and behind me, the create mod has overflown and taken over a lot of the house. Oh no. So, to start off, let's talk about this thing here, huh? So this thing here is actually a machine that will be used to make the precision mechanism. So all I have to do is, I'm pretty sure I place gold sheets in here, and then it'll run along this belt. And then these are content observers. So if anything is on these two blocks here, the redstone signal will come across and lock this funnel. So that helps something a little later on. Running across to this weighted ejector, which will then bounce you up top. Boing, boing, boing. If I hover over it, you can kind of see like this magical effect thing bouncing over there. But yeah, the gold sheets will run up to here and then be little cogged, big cogged, and then add these nuggets too. But then this filter here filters out these couple things here. And then if it's not any of these things, it'll just drop straight back down, run back through until it's complete. Now, for the rest of the stuff. So this contraption here is just a brass machine. So I open up this, I put my zinc and copper in here. It'll then drop out. Oh, it'll then drop out of this funnel here and also this funnel here. So I've set the funnel filter to like 1. So it's only going to be dropping 1 ingot at a time through this. And then coming across to these brass tunnels. So they'll come into here, and then I've put the zinc there, the copper here. They'll both flow into this. I need to get off this. So they'll be separated between these. And then the copper will go into this and just push back into that. But then the zinc will go down into this, into that. I put a demagnetizer here just because in case I have my magnet on and all these things start going into my pockets, I don't want that. And then I've done some very janky create contraption turny tables just to run this mixer. And the mixer will mix everything up and then slowly dispense it out into this funnel. And when it's complete, the brass will be done in here. I only put these in here because I ran out of zinc. But the other problem is I needed to have Mr. Blaze Burner down here, I haven't yet found a way to automate using lava eggs, other than a bucket, to power the Blaze Burner. So that's something I'll try and figure out how to do at a later time, because my brain really hurts coming up with this. And then for the final contraption, let's just head up this ladder for a second. As you can see, it's just a giant fan pusher. So I've got the cooker, I don't know what you'd call this. The cooker, the washer, and the netherer? The soul turner? I don't know. Let's just call it the soul splitter. Changes the souls. And all you gotta do is place the item you wish to change over to either be washed, cooked, or soul split into either one of these chests. It'll then funnel out, up and across, take its time to be, let's say, cooked. I have a filter on... Can I get this off? Excuse me. There we go, I got the filter. I have a filter on these funnels here. So let's say the soul split one. So only these items can come through the soul split. And they're the only items that if I was put in there, they won't ever drop until they have been split, running back down into this, into the funnel, into these chests. Very super simple, nice and neat, kind of, other than the mess above my head. But now the other problem is my bed doesn't seem to have a bedroom. And I don't really have any area where I can place a bedroom. Oh, and another thing I've done, if I was just to show you this. So this was an attempt to make things that didn't work, so I gave up on that. And to turn it into a simpler design, which looks a little messy, but I'll break it down. It's super simple. Okay, so we have a cobble generator. I got some pipes and a storage chest. Storage drawer. Oh. And so this one here is making cobble, but then I wanted to make gravel. So now the gravel one, I've got a cobble gen here. It pumps across into the item pipes, and then it's splitting between 4 auto hammers. And then these auto hammers are crushing the cobble into gravel, which you can kind of see where it says input, and then it might pop up in a second, and then it says buffer, where there's one gravel right here. So then that's doing 4 at a time, pumping back all into this, and that's how I'm getting a bunch of gravel. And then it's kind of the same deal with the dirt, except instead of doing 4, it has to do 8. So it's pumping 4 across, and then back across, and then back down into this, and then kind of the same thing with the dust, except instead of doing the generator, we got chickens, and this chicken is a sand chicken, so I don't have to worry about making another whole row of the cobble gen to smash it down, and then smash it down. I just gotta go sand into the hammer, into the drawer. Yeah! And my kitchen area here is looking kind of bland as well, so maybe that's a thing I should work on building up. Let's just move this over here to join the rest of the group, huh? There we go. And this episode has been a very different episode compared to usual ones. So like, I couldn't have an actual time-lapse because since I'm using CurseForge, I can't actually get any of the vanilla-y fabric mods on here, so I couldn't do any of that, so hence why I had to have the picture frame show of the build over here. And I really hope you enjoyed it. I kind of hope I explained a little bit of the create mod. Oh, and I also forgot that this design I kind of copied from ZF during his create mod playthrough, which is a really cool idea and design. I can't claim it for myself. The other two, yeah, they're my design. Probably not that good, but yeah. But with that, this is going to be the end of the episode. And if you've stuck around to watch it, thank you so much. I really appreciate every one of you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.